Hi everyone, welcome to A Living Testimony. A Living Testimony is basically a podcast where we invite our guests and they tell us about their testimony. It is for now based on the academic journey in their lives, but we will also look at other aspects of their lives and how they went in about their academic journey. Our guest today is none other than Spiramalud, Lesego Mofokeng. Please introduce yourself.
Hello guys, I am Lesego Mofokeng, and yeah, Pitlal is a very close friend.
Period.
Yes.
Yes. So we've actually been friends since first year
Yep.
in Huisnerina.
Hi Snerina.
Yep. And our friendship was like so odd actually because we were first like with what was happening. What was those dances called?
During
In
orientation week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NSYNC. You probably thought we were not gonna last, ne?
Pitlal, to be honest, I actually don't remember how we started. I only remember like we hit the ground running. How it started.
I think
How
I was
it
like
started, I'm not
third
sure.
wheeling or fourth wheeling because I came late. And I think you had already made a connection with the
Oh, okay, now I
Yes.
remember, yes. You came late, and now because I was used to this house, I'm like, I'll show the you kid in. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we found out that we're doing the same course. And then following that, we just,
Yeah, there is this history.
yeah, there is this history. I remember those tips. And you know what they were about.
I know, child.
Yeah.
But yeah, Oxalaye, we passed that.
Yes, so we're here.
Close friends now.
Praise God.
So, okay, but today we're talking about Lesego, not me, right?
Yes.
So if you can tell us more about your upbringing. Yeah.
Okay, so I grew up in a family of 5, including myself. I have 2 older sisters, a dad and a mom. A very close-knit, loving family. I had a really good upbringing, had strict parents, so everything was kind of, in line. So a child was a child, and a child did what children do. So yeah, I really loved my upbringing. It was calm. Yeah.
And how was your guys' relationship with God, would you say, like in the close-knit?
In the close-knit family, to be fair, in my upbringing, it was only during like Sundays. Yeah, it would be Sunday, every Sunday. We make sure we go to church, but after that, it wasn't really, it wasn't really that emphasized, if I could say. So it's only when now people grow up and they find now their own relationship with God, and yeah, they found how they relate to God. Yeah, but it wasn't really enforced. It was just church on a Sunday. And from there, we found our paths.
Okay.
Yeah.
So primary school, you were that girl, high achiever, or
Yeah, primary school, I was, I would say a high achiever. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, I was in the prize giving ceremonies, they inviting me, I was in the netball team, A team, girl, I think I was a goalkeeper. So I was cruising nicely, and then grade 4 I changed schools. So when I changed schools, I went to a new school with the top dogs. Now they have their own people in top 10. They have their own people in the netball team. So I got in that school and I was just lost. So after that, I lost my streak of being a top achiever. It was very sad because from my identity, I was known as, well, at home, I was known as, the high achiever, the A-star student. But now I'm trying very hard and I'm I'm not getting there.
It's top dogs. You're like,
I'm competing with the best, you know. But yeah, that happened. So that's how primary
so
happened.
from like your grade 1 to 3, did you move into the other school because it's a good school, or like your grade 3 school stops there? Like,
Oh no! So that school, it's grade 1 to 7, but we moved. Yeah.
okay.
So we moved to another place, and then transport every day because we didn't have transport. So my parents would take us to school.
Okay. Makes
So
sense.
now we live here. School is here. My parents' work is here, but now this former school is there.
Oh, okay.
So it just made sense to change schools.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
I think they're equal. Yeah,
Oh,
they're equal
okay.
quality-wise, quality of education.
And then your secondary school, how did that go?
Okay, and then so now I'm at a new school, right? Grade 4. I have to make new friends, so I'm really lost. So I don't really have, you know, like close friends. It's just we eat together at break because we're at the same school. And then I went to secondary school. I went to an all-girls school. It was literally next door to my primary school, so just a few walks away. And then secondary school, grade 8. Still now there's different schools combined. So now I didn't even strive anymore. I think I had lost the motivation to even try. So I was like, if I can pass, then great. If it's a 60, well done. A 70, great. You know. So I wasn't really get up on the academic side. It was just grade 8. It was just grade 9, and then grade 10. So now how they grouped us was there were classes you would know. They grouped us according to our grades. So yeah. So we had the class that we know, those are the top achievers. Then I think we had 5 classes like that. And then grade 9, I think I landed in a class with the high achievers. So now positive competition started. So I'm like, if the girlies can get that, how are you doing it? So yeah, then I started scheming the top achievers. Now I'm trying to know, how are you guys doing it? Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so that was grade 9. But grade 9 was just at the back of my mind that, okay, it's possible. And then grade 10, that's when I think I was now determined that, okay, I'm climbing the ladder and I'm gonna get there.
And then how do you choose your subjects? Like, who helps you? Like, what influenced that decision?
My subjects, because even though I wasn't like really seriously studying, I would still get good grades. My average would still be a 70. Yeah, but in the school that I was, a 70 is, you know,
it's okay.
It's okay. Like, you really tried, but yeah. And then so I was naturally gonna do mathematics because I was good at maths. I was good at physics. I was good at the subjects that I chose. So what influenced it? It was just a natural progression. You know, I leaned more to life science. I leaned more to physical science and pure mathematics. So that was a given. So now the third subject that we choose, it was kind of, okay, so now what do I do? So then I consulted my sisters, because I mean, they've gone through high school. So they're like, okay, you chose the difficult subjects, we didn't do that, so choose one subject that you can, you know, relax, that doesn't demand much. So, because I was going to take accounting, and they were like, that's stressful enough. Rather look at your business, your economics, look at those ones. And then I chose economics because both of my sisters were good at it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I always struggle here. I've got 2 gurus. So yeah, that's how my subjects were formed.
Okay, that's actually interesting. Wow. I
Yeah.
never thought.
Yeah.
But I like that you went and asked your sisters. Like, you didn't think, I've got this covered, I'm gonna do it by myself. You know?
No. Because also, I think subconsciously, because my sisters did commerce, both of them. So strictly, economics, business accounting. And they did not like accounting. And I saw how hard they actually had to work.
Yeah.
And I said, if I'm going to do physics, let me stay away from accounting.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then your matric results, how did those look?
Whew, okay, so you see, my matric certificate, it's opening doors even today.
Sure.
My matric certificate is opening doors even today.
Oh,
So grade 10, I had made that decision, right? So now I was also finding my relationship with God, Now I'm going to church. Now there's extramural activities at church. Now I'm going during the week, I'm finding this God thing. And now it clicked that faith actually works, ask and you will receive. So once I got a lock on that, God and my academics, it just merged.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so grade 10, get in the top 10. Grade 11, I get my half colors in the top 10. Number 1 in economics, by the way.
Oof. I guess your sisters were right.
They were right.
Your sisters were right.
They were right, yes. And then matric happens. Matric happens. What happened in matric? Prelims happened. Prelims, those knocked me out. They knocked me out. I'm like, I'm getting pushed to top 30.
Sure.
I was so demotivated.
Could you guys see your position on your reports?
Not on our reports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I get it, there's gonna be prize givings and marks. Sometimes they read them out loud, so you can gauge where you are now. Yeah. But then, luckily, because of that, I was in the top 10 the previous year. There was an academic camp, so they took the high achievers. Then they take him to, it's a Gauteng department thing. Yeah, then you go there 7 days. Yeah, then you're with the other kids. You're just, studying, they teaching. I benefited from that a lot. Yeah, then I went back. I went back and I aced my finals.
Yes.
Aced my finals, got a 90 in economics. That was my highest. I got a 90 in economics. I got a distinction in, so it was economics, maths, life science, as well as, what's the fourth one?
I don't know, maybe LO.
Yeah, and LO. And LO. So those were the distinctions. I got a 79 in Afrikaans.
Oh no.
My parents were like, go remark. I'm like, I know I got that by chance.
You're like, I'm happy.
If I take that paper back, I'm getting 60.
So you're like, I'm not taking that chance.
I'm not taking that chance, yeah. And then I know my physics was 75 and my English was 75. Yeah, so I think my average was 81 or something.
Yeah. Okay. So we're off on a good start, ne?
Yes, we're off on a good start. So going back to grade 11 now. So that's when you start applying to universities, right? So I wanted to do medicine. Like most top 10 students. I wanted to do medicine, and because now I was so focused on academics, I didn't have any other option. It was either medicine or nothing at all. And back then you had your BScs, they were popular, so people would advise you that, okay, if you don't get into medicine, you'll bridge, and so that was my only option, right? Medicine. So grade 11 I applied for medicine. But in grade 11, my English mark, I think it was a 70. They rejected me. All universities.
That's crazy.
All universities rejected me for medicine.
Sure. And I think it was actually, you can tell that you actually really were into academics, because most people apply matric.
Really?
Yes. Not grade 11. Matric is when the people are like, yo, let's go open, let's apply.
No, but maybe it was beginning of matric, but you use your grade 11 results.
Or mid, like June.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I used my grade 11.
No, that's when you can tell.
Results.
Because everyone is like, you have to use your grade 11 results, you know, and you're there pushing in grade
Yes.
11. Other people don't know that, you know.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So now when they reject you, are you not aware maybe that you can apply still in matric? Does that like just
Now
demotivate you?
I was
or-
demotivated. I said that's a sign, and if you reject me, I don't want you.
Sure.
So I threw my toys. I threw my toys.
You're like, no, I don't want it anymore.
It was a hard blow,
Mm.
knowing that now for academics they don't come naturally, and I have to put in the work.
Mm.
So it's like you don't see my effort, you're gonna discourage me to the side.
Sure, yeah.
Now I'm faced with what else? What else are you gonna now study? And I didn't know that. I didn't know.
So how do you then go about applying or
So
doing your research on what else?
I did research. I did not do any research. So they rejected me for medicine. Then I did the BSc, all BScs. I did BSc. I don't know. There's different kinds. Yeah, I picked all of them, and then my friend plugged me for a lifetime. So there was a bursary post going around of a company that's funding engineering, and they were funding everything: your raise, your stipend. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me just apply, because they were looking for like level 5s, I think. So I'm like,
You're like easy.
easy. Let me just throw and see where the coin lands. And then I had to add engineering to my varsity application.
Sure.
So now you need to know which engineering you're applying to. I don't know what engineers do at this point. I don't have an engineer around me. I'm like, chemical sounds nice because I'm ace in chemistry. So I'm like, mechanical, no, I can't draw. Electrical to technical. Industrial, I don't know what you do. So chemical is like, okay, you sound like a Grady option. I can go with you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I applied for, and all of them accepted me.
Oh wow.
All of
Sure.
them.
Nice.
All of them accepted me, and then I got the bursary. Yeah.
Sure.
So while I was at that camp, you know, that matric final camp, I had an interview for this bursary, and then after I got it.
Oh wow.
So now, before finals even, I know that I'm set for varsity.
Sure, you knew that I'm going to this varsity. for
Not
this.
not necessarily this varsity,
Okay.
because I hadn't chosen.
Okay.
But I knew this is what I'm studying. I knew that I'm funded.
Sure. Wow.
Yes.
And then how do you then choose which institution to go to?
So I didn't go to Vids because my sister said it's too close to home. You must go out there. So yeah, the next options were Pretoria and UCT and Stellenbosch. So I wanted to go to UCT, but I wasn't accepted for res. So Vids Tax had accepted me for res, but not UCT. So that January we had to go to Cape Town to look for off-campus accommodation. But I was like, I don't want to do that. I want the res experience, because looking at my sisters, they both had the res experience, and I want to be a part of that. So yeah, subsequent to that, yeah, I came to tax.
Oh, nice.
I came to tax, yes.
Sure. And then your first year in tax.
My first
it?
year. Wow. Okay, I get to tax. I meet the likes of Buhlale right here, doing chemical engineering. Okay, so the course starts. I am not interested. I knew from day one that I don't know what is happening here, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm seeing my friends from high school, they got into medicine, they got into accounting. they are having fun. You know, when people are enjoying their courses, they are doing a study with me. I don't even wanna do that.
You don't want to be here.
I don't wanna be here. So that mindset really affected me. And because now when you meet people and you tell them you're doing engineering, they're like, yo, it's so hard. So I put it at the back of my mind, and first year rocked me. I remember after the first semester test, I think I got a 13% for CIR. I got a 13% for CIR, and after we got the test back, the lecturer said, look left, look right, look forward, look before you. Those people aren't going to be there at your final year. This class is going to be 30%, not even half, 30%.
Crazy.
30% is going to make it. So now I'm crying. I'm telling my parents I want to change, but I still don't know what I want to do. I still don't know where I would go if I change. So yeah, I try studying, I try putting in extra efforts. Now I'm sleeping in the library. Marinsky knows my name. Day and night, just to get a 50%. Imagine the effort just to get a 50%.
Sure. Yeah.
And now you're in res, or the girlies are having fun. The girlies are going out.
Yeah.
The girlies are going out, and I know that if on this Friday I'm not practicing my tat, I'm doomed. Like, time was of the essence. Every second, every minute mattered. I put everything to the side, going out to the side, friendships to the side. I remember I hardly had time for you guys. You guys are very understanding. Thank you. I would delete WhatsApp, everything, to make sure that I just make it through. Because now it's not about because I like this thing. Now it's a reputation. Now it's I need to uphold to this title that I've been, given.
And also the bursary, is there like any pressure from the bursary? Or?
Not necessarily in first year, because they'd come and then they'd speak to us, but they didn't like press on the results. It would only be at the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. And at the back of my mind, I'm like, even if I fail and I lose the bursary, maybe that's a sign to change, So it was a dark time. It was a really dark time. So, yeah, that's how first year went.
And you had said earlier that you, in high school, you basically found God and like faith works. Yes. And how's your relationship with God now, and how were you like trying to apply that, and all you remembered too?
Yeah. So, Grace located me. Grace located me. If I thought I knew God in high school, wow, He unveiled Himself in first year. The only thing that I knew was God, Marinsky, the library, and sleep. That's all I would do. So I was journaling every day. I was reading my Bible every day. I would be at the library listening to sermons while doing my work. I remember at the time, is it Stephen Furtick? Yeah, so it was very popular. Transformation Church back then was still, yeah. So, yeah. So that was, because first semester I kind of, but I locked in second semester, and I really saw an improvement. And I said, I'm sticking to this God.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm sticking to Him.
So first year, you managed to pass all your modules, or?
No. So now I failed my core module, CIR. I failed my drawing. Yeah. I don't know. I think I failed 3. There's another one that I failed.
SWK.
Not SWK.
Okay, I don't know which other one you failed. Yeah.
I'll remember that one. So I failed it, and
You don't need to
then
remember that
I
failure.
don't want to remember. But yeah, when you look at your transcript and it's just the first page, there's 3 fails. It's hard. So
Yeah.
so then after that, it blocked my. So CIR at the time was blocking a lot of things. So I kind of had to repeat my first year because it was blocking a lot of modules. Then from there, first year, then it skyrocketed. I think first year my average was 55. Then second year it went to 60 because people were speaking about the 60s. Like in varsity, the 60 was the in thing. So now that's my goal.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's get
60s. Let's get there.
Yeah, let's get there. Let's get that 60. And then my real second year, I think it was a 65. And then my third year, it dropped to 60 because it was COVID, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my final year, it went up to 62 again.
Oh,
So I never wanted to see that 50
Yeah.
again.
sure. Wow.
So yeah.
So how, like, for someone who's watching, like, how would you like encourage them, especially with this degree? Like, what do you do? What do you don't do? What do you put aside? What do you prioritize?
I wouldn't know if the way that I went about it would be, sustainable. But what I did was, it was my only focus. From Monday to Sunday at school, I can't attend family events. I have to prep because I have to be on top of my tats so that during our tutorial classes I ask questions. I need to have my notes down. I need to be ready for every small test because I know like those small marks are going to build up at the end. I need to know that I get a distinction for the first semester test because it's the easiest. Then second semester test, because it gets hard, then I don't stress or panic during the exams. I know that I have to qualify with a 60 or 65, because anything can happen in the exam. So, yeah, I just, even in holidays, when schools were closing, first semester, second semester, April, I knew Easter's, I think I'd go to church on Good Friday and Sunday.
Sure.
The rest, I know Easter's is my time to catch up and get a step ahead. January, before school starts, I have the study guide now for the next modules. I have the textbooks that they're using. I familiarize myself. So it required a lot of discipline. I learned discipline there, and it's taken me a long way. So it's discipline. I had no time for friends, no time for going out, no time for boyfriends. So imagine you went from high school, I wasn't dating in high school, varsity, a whole 5 years, I'm not dating. Can you imagine now when you're 23? Now you're only like, okay, so what's happening here? What are you guys doing? How do you do this thing?
Where am I?
Where am I? So it was a lot of sacrifice. It was a lot of sacrifice, and it had to be done.
Sure.
You
But
know,
it paid off.
It paid off, and I had the support of my family. I really have to put that one out. Because you know how some families, if you're failing, they're like, no, change, go to a different course. They'd sit me, because every time we had our results after the first semester, my dad and my mom sit on a table, we discuss the results.
Sure.
What happened here? Why was it difficult? What are you going to do going forward? So now I had to have an action plan.
Can't sit at the table and not know.
I can't sit there and not know. So I think that's where I got the strength to put in my all, so that if anything happens and I fail, I won't sit at the end of the year on that table and say I didn't try my best. So I would always try my best. They would motivate me. It's okay. You're gonna finish. That saying was in my head every time. I knew this was gonna pass. So yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It was I can tell you one thing. Some people can say you can have a balance. I don't see how you could achieve that. How you could achieve that. So, also friends. My goodness, you can't do engineering alone. You cannot do engineering alone, and I'm sure all the other courses as well. So I was lucky in second year, I think, or late first year. I formed a group of friends. Or they would motivate me. They were they were killing first year.
Sure, wow.
And again, I'm like, if they can do it,
Yeah.
I can do it.
Oh, wow.
So then I got motivated. We were doing this thing together. Up until our postgrad, we
Sure.
did it together again.
And I think it needs like you to humble yourself to be like, let me join these people because
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know first semester of first year I was alone. Because that's what I knew, right? So in high school I didn't do study groups. I would study alone. I would study alone. So I thought I can achieve that now in varsity.
But you quickly clocked that, hey?
I clocked it
because
I clocked it so quick.
so tough.
So quick, and yeah, that really it went a long way because I was in a group I think of 5 or 6 people. So now if we have 6 or 7 modules, people understand that they like different aspects of the course. So there's gotta be one person that's mastering one course. So if you come together and you share that knowledge, we go a long way.
Yeah.
We go a long way.